Hey teachers, my name is Lillian Matheson and I'm a first grade teacher. Today I will be sharing 3 tips to help you set up your home virtual teaching space. Keep in mind that all of these tips are student-centered. Our first tip is lighting. I am in a very dark basement, so I have to make sure that my students are able to see me and see the content that I'm teaching. So in order to do this, I have a light behind me and a light in front of me. Make sure that the light in front of you is above your eye level, but you don't want it too high or it'll cast shadows on you or the text that you're reading. Number 2, your background. I have a whiteboard in my background because I like to put my learning target or my skills focus on the background, and I change it with each small group. And then I use a small whiteboard when I'm teaching. I also like to have a little bookcase behind me. This is so that I can put all the materials on it that I plan to use while I'm teaching. I can just reach back and have easy access to what I need. So before you go and watch 100 YouTube videos on how to make a cute background, first make a list of all the things that you need in order to teach, and then let that guide what your background looks like. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just needs to be practical and student-centered. And our very last tip is camera position. So first, I suggest having your camera an arm length away from you. The reason for this is so that you can easily pop up a text, you can pop up your whiteboard, you can use all kinds of things within your camera view without having to back up or scoot in to get those things within view. Also, if you're about an arm's length away, that means that you have a lot of flexibility. I can roll back in my rolly chair to use my whiteboard. I can scoot up really close so that I can grab my students' attention. So being an arm's length away really helps. The second one is place your camera so that it is above eye level. So look at your camera, make sure that it is above eye level. 2 reasons. 1, having your camera above eye level, it always makes you look better. And 2, because it widens your camera view. By putting your camera up higher, that means that it casts down on you and you can show things like text or work or your whiteboard without having to adjust too much. So keep your camera high and about an arm length away. I think that when we are teaching on Zoom or Google Meet or whatever platform you're using, we tend to want to be very, very close to our camera so that our students just see us. But then you're moving around and trying to figure out how to fit everything into view. So those are just 3 really small, easy tips to help you get started. And make sure that you're keeping your lighting, your camera position, and your background student-centered, because that's why we do what we do. I'll see you later. Happy teaching.